Hey guys, what's up? It's Jason from the Brass Brigade. Hope you're doing well. So I just wanted to show off my Taurus CNC grinder. So check it out. Check out the belt system, right? It's a ratchet system, so you don't have like a coil spring. Pretty fancy, right? There's no gas strut. It's just tension using a ratchet system, so that's pretty cool. So change belts, I usually just undo that, push our tooling arm a little bit, grab a new belt. We're gonna go with a 60 grit now. We were using a 36 grit. You thread this bad boy on like that, right? Pull your tooling arm out to about there. Tighten these custom knobs that my buddy does over there at Taurus, right, Mr. Mark. Then I usually do one click, just like that. Sometimes two. But I think for this, yeah, I think one's gonna be good. Check our tracking. Here we go. I still have to bolt my stand to the concrete. I haven't done that yet. This machine is rock solid, so it's because the stand's not bolted to the floor yet. So check it out. When I'm grinding a knife, I'm doing a hollow grind on this JCal V2. What I like to do is when I'm getting close to being finished, I'll draw in with a Sharpie some guidelines on both sides. And basically I'm gonna slowly grind up into that line. And when I get to the very top, I know I'm nice and even Steven on both sides. So always checking for centering on your edge with the sharpening choil. This one right now I need to grind more off this side. The front's good, middle's good, so I need to grind more down in here. I'll do that first. I'll just concentrate on the first half right here from the heel to about halfway down. It looks something like this. I got a new belt. I'm using light pressure. So right now I'm just trying to get that to where it needs to be, centered on the sharpening choil. And as I get closer to being centered, then I'll start pulling and blending that up. A little water every once in a while. We don't want to overheat anything. All right, we're getting closer. Now I'm going to start blending. Those first couple of passes, I actually pressed a little bit toward the edge like that. Now I'm going to start focusing my pressure through the center. And you can see where it's like an uneven grind right there. I'm going to get rid of that. My most used belt is for sure a 60 grit belt. I use those more than the 36 grit, 120, 240. I really like 60 grit belts for most of my grinding. So now what I'm doing is I'm pressing dead center of our hollow grind, and now I'll slowly work that up, that Sharpie line, especially up toward the front. This is where you gotta take your time. Don't take off too much material on each pass. I used to do that, and then I would what I call overproduce it. Okay, you guys can see that Sharpie line is starting to slowly disappear. I definitely need to put more pressure toward the tip of the knife on the top of this bevel. It's starting to arc down. I want it to go more straight. Also, I try to look at the other side and figure out what angle my knife needs to be at. Basically, you want it flat, parallel across, right? And pull it straight across like that with even pressure. So sometimes I'll step back a little bit and see where I need to be angle-wise, like I'm doing right now. And I'm not pushing that hard. Okay, you can see it's starting to work its way up. Now I'll do that a couple more times. Now I'm definitely pressing more toward the front of the knife. You can see it's slowly working up. Now I need to definitely get that little weird wonky angle out. See how it's starting to go down? It's no bueno. And I'll periodically adjust my belt. I do that so you don't get those weird grooves where the belt starts wearing out. I'm basically having the belt wear out evenly. That's why I'll do micro adjustments to my belt as I go. Okay, see the Sharpie line? See how it's slowly starting to come up now? And just nice and slow. Take your time. The 60 grit belt will remove quite a bit of material pretty quick, so be careful. If you're nervous, you could probably go to a 120 belt. It's probably going to take a little longer, but it'll remove less material. So if you want to, take your time more, just go up in grit. Okay, it's looking pretty good now. Still got to pull it up a little bit more. And this is all pre-heat treat grinding right now. So after this, I'm going to heat treat it. And then at the very end, I'll do my final cleanup passes. That's looking pretty good. I might do one more pass, but that's pretty money right there. Again, leaving about a 32nd of an inch wide so I have some room to grind when it's finished. When I'm taking off the heat treat scale. My grinder's running at about 30%, if anyone's interested in the speed. But yeah, that's good. Now see how I still have that extra, say, 32nd or 64th of an inch? I'll, dial that in after heat treat. Now I'm just going to copy what I did on this side, on the other side. Then we'll clean her up and throw her in the oven. Have a great week, guys. Yeah.